Warning, this beat came straight from the depths of hell.
Slashing everybody with the side, yeah, I'm all ready to go. See me creeping out the crib, about to take all of they souls. Bodies dropping one by one, how you know I'm getting close. All this evil that I summon, about to leave their body cold. Yeah, yeah, in the graveyard, that's where I'm residing. When the leaves falling, that's when I come out of hiding. Monster truck, grave digger, that's what I've been riding. On any beat I'm sliding, don't care if you don't like it. Got sick of the spot like this whole industry is cooked. Seeing rappers up and coming, I can read them like a book. But now I'm done just sitting by with all these morons at the top. About to sharpen up my sight, then I'ma show 'em all what I got. I never fit into this world, I stay surrounded by some freaks. They don't wanna see me coming, all this darkness that I bring. I got bodies in the trunk and things you never wanna see. Lately I don't even rap, man, I just let my demons sing. Cut open my scars for the blood just like a psycho. You ain't getting far, no, I don't even need a rifle. Moving in the dark, see my shape just like a Michael. Keep on talking down, I can show you where my knife go. Slashing everybody with the side, yeah, I'm all ready to go. See me creeping out the crib, about to take all of they souls. Bodies dropping one by one, how you know I'm getting close. All this evil that I summon, about to leave their body cold. Yeah, yeah, in the graveyard, that's where I'm residing. When the leaves falling, that's when I come out of hiding. Monster truck, grave digger, that's what I've been riding. On any beat I'm sliding, don't care if you don't like it.
Batman.
Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me. I was in it. Oh, I waved goodbye to the end of beginning. Lost inside my head this time, it feels like I'm not crawling out. Stuck with all this dread and I can't fight it, so I'm calling. Can anybody help me? I know I've been stuck in my ways, don't gotta tell me. Cause lately I've been trying to change, and it's unhealthy the way that I've been taking the blame. I let them hate me cause I don't really care. I'm sick of going through the
Syndicate's good, you know what's up? You probably know who I am, and if you don't, good for you, nigga, you gotta learn. Walk that, talk that, bust my prostate, bust my dick, to the pin top all that. Shit, cool on the crown, they cool ass Jasmine, fucking with a bad dick. I'm sipping honey with a bitch, and her toys like a nigga in a beehive, I'm buzzing away. Hey, party with a naughty ass bitch, you get started with a naughty ass tip, like the shit is fly. Hey, mommy, hey, mommy, ooh. Hey, mommy, hey, mommy, yeah. Hey, mommy, hey, mommy. She gives the craziest name. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. I didn't like even do tags, or I forgot. I had so much time before this. I didn't do any of my tags or nothing. I'm a fucking idiot. All cows. 5. He's cam. God damn. A long ass title. That's good enough. I don't really fight that hard in the street. Okay. 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 Here we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's get into this shit. Let's get into this shit. Let's get into this shit. All right. So I know what I want to do today on this stream. At the moment, like the title says, I want to look into the leaping lemur things and stuff and all that shit. I know a little bit. I've seen some of this stuff already. I just kind of want to look into it a little more. Because I've seen a couple of videos and whatnot. I did watch a video the other day, and I was like, from what I knew, I was like, none of this sounds right. It sounds like people are going at it very biased and whatnot. I don't really know anything about this guy or like his content really like prior to this. I didn't really know much about him. All I can say for certain is that I know that he's makes like lol cow content, and now a lot of people are saying that he is now a lol cow. From what I've seen, I don't really agree with that. I think that calling him a lol cow now is going with a very loose term, a loose usage of the term. Is this kind of well out of the current zeitgeist of things people are talking about? Yeah, but I don't really give a shit because I think it's somewhat interesting, and it's mostly I want to look into it so I can get all the info on the situation, but then also because of some of the videos that I've seen, other people's videos or live streams about this topic, I also want to look at those and like critique those because I feel like there is a lot of what I was seeing from other people felt it just I don't know I had personal issues with some of it where with just like the way a lot of people were going about it and like the people that were covering it and whatnot and like stuff and things like that. So kind of just gonna go into that. I did reach out to some people for kind of what's like the best kind of order and way like where's the best starting point and what's the kind of best order to go about this. So what I was told, I was told that the best order of doing this would be to look at Lemur's first apology first, then look at the interview he did with Himpleton, friend of the channel, and just a friend in general, and then look at his second apology video or response video. Then look at this person, Major Chilla, look at his video going at Lemur. So that's where we're at right now with how we're gonna go about this. That's where we're gonna that's where we're at now. That's where we're starting. That's our starting point. It's gonna be going over those videos, and depending on how long all that takes. I'm looking at these. They're a half hour, an hour. Himpleton's stream was like 3 hours, but we're just mostly worried about his interview. The first apology video is 20 minutes, so we'll probably be live for a couple hours. Or until if this ends up not being as interesting as I think it will be, just cutting it off there. That's just kind of how we do it. Let's see. All right, so all right, you know what? I don't even know if we're not even gonna play any games while we're doing this like I normally would. We're just gonna go straight into it. We're just gonna go straight into it. Let's see. I can minimize that and make this bigger. Boom, boom, boom. We can take that off screen, and we will do a window capture of this. Boom. And boom. Fuck. And then we'll bring it. We'll make it smaller. We'll put it over. Put it over here. Put it down. Put it down there. Let's see. What are we looking at? Because let's do that. All right, I think we're looking pretty good there. I think that's good size-wise. And then we'll see about the audio.
All right, y'all, here we go.
That should sound all right. That looks pretty good. So we're gonna start off with his first apology video, like I was recommended to do, and then we'll go into the interview with Himpleton, then the second response video, and then the Chilla video. I think I do also want to look at. I know there was the Tarman interview. I do want to look at that as well, because that was where I was like, I first kind of started having an idea that I kind of wanted to do a stream like this, because I was kind of having issues with the Tarman interview. Yeah. So let's we'll go right into it.
Going down with my ex, but I'm just doing it right now. I'm gonna get ahead of it. A lot of shit has already went down, and obviously I didn't want the situation to get as out of hand as it was. So I'm gonna start off in the beginning so everybody can understand what this situation is, what happened, and why it blew out of proportion. So like a few months ago, I had started dating somebody online, which isn't a good idea, but what also isn't a good idea is that I told them about my YouTube channel, which at the time didn't seem like a big deal because they were also posting stuff online. I thought they understood like locale culture. I thought they understood content. They said that.
That's one thing. It's like people are like, oh, I don't. Who cares if you told them that you're about your YouTube channel? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Like, does my the person I'm seeing know about mine? I've never told them about it, but they did. They do have me added on Discord. They do have my Discord account added, so they probably have seen the link. I don't know if they've actually looked at it. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever.
They watched me a lot, and I was like, cool, that's what's up. I told them that, you know, there's a risk to posting your face online. There's a risk to being associated with me. They said that that was cool. They were like, well, they didn't say that was cool, but they were like, oh, you know, that's crazy. That's insane. Whatever. Now, I guess this is just me sort of being like naive or not really being in a lot.
Well, we will speed it up a little bit. Playback speed. We'll put it on like 0.5
of relationships, but I thought it was a good idea to start presenting this person on my channel. Obviously, in hindsight, not a good idea, but you know, to be honest with you, I'm young.
What do you mean in hindsight? Like, why? Like, I don't. What's the big deal?
I'm 21. I haven't been in many serious relationships, and it felt like this person had a strong connection to me. So I thought it was a good idea. Obviously, learned my lesson. Never going to do that again, but what are you going to do? I'm sure a few of you have seen this person in chat. I'm sure you've seen them come into my comment section. I'm sure you've all seen some of the things that they were saying about me, they were saying to me. There was obviously like a very, it was a toxic sort of connection, right? I have somebody who is like obsessed with you over the internet, and they want to be your partner, because when things go bad, when things go south, it usually doesn't turn out good. Like, people don't usually amicably separate. Things don't go good. It usually turns into a shit throwing fight most of the time, where people are throwing things back and forth. You did this, you did that. It should have been something that I had thought about, but inexperienced, I was blinded by the fact that I thought I had found somebody who I was truly connected to, and we had talked. I thought I knew this person. You know, you get into this mindset where you're like, I talked to this person a lot. I know them more than this. I know them more than that, and it's just not true, right? It's just, I made a mistake. I just was not thinking right. That's the best way to put it. Now, I want to say, during this relationship, I was like the best I possibly could be to this person. Like, I gave them grace. You know, they had made mistakes, and I had let them make those mistakes. I'd sat there and I tried, and this was just me trying to like do the best by my partner. You know what I mean? And like give them the space to grow and give them the space to fail and also succeed. But it just kept happening.
Okay.
Like, bad things just kept happening one after another. And I'll get into the big sort of catalyst that made me decide that this isn't the person that I want to be with. But
The setup,
you know,
all this
it's
setup
just-
is,
it's
I don't really
ridiculous,
care.
because you end a
Like, I
relationship
want,
with
like,
somebody,
give me the
and, I
give
mean,
me
I
the
didn't
actual
do anything
fucking details
negative. In my
already.
opinion, I didn't do anything negative. I mean, we broke up. Like, that's how it goes. But then all this shit gets thrown at me. I'm like, what the fuck? But honestly, everything with Lily was good. Everything with my last girlfriend was pretty good. We had a pretty good relationship. We got into a few like small little arguments, and it was fine. The big thing that happened was
Arguments
when
are
I went to go
normal.
see her in person. Some people may know that I went and seen her in person. She posted a picture of us. People all over the place were talking about it, right? People on Kiwi forums in particular, in the Kiwi tubers section, were talking about it, which I understand. It's like, honestly, if I'm being 100% transparent with you, I didn't expect her to go as hard on anything as she did. I didn't expect her to be in my comment section as much as she was. I reshared.
Like, I know some of the basics because I did watch when Himpleton did his first stream. I did watch live, so I know some of the basics. Like I know some of the accusations and whatnot with like the showering and the drinking and all that. I feel one of my biggest critiques about this whole situation is a lot of people, when they're talking about it, and whenever they get to the point of like talking about like the alcohol and the drinking and whatnot, and the fact that she's 19 or whatever the fuck, and he got her alcohol for her, provided alcohol to someone underage, this, that, and the other, and whatnot. A lot of time, like I have, at least from what I have seen already, which granted, while we're going through this, that might change, but from what I've seen, a lot of people portray it as like, oh, he got her alcohol to get her drunk to assault her, this and the other. But like from what I have seen before this deep dive that we're about to do, it didn't seem that way to me. It seemed like they agreed that they both wanted to drink and get fucked up and drunk, and that's what happened. And then you know, I'd say that more than likely it was on her part, it was probably a regret. She probably regretted having sex with them if they did have sex, or it was a regrettable experience. And then it's one of those things where like they regret it, and then they decide retroactively that it was rape or it was this, that, and the other, which I don't agree with that mindset like ever.
One of her posts one time, she liked the attention. This is something that she told me personally, and I'm not gonna. You can listen to my voice right now and tell me if I'm lying. People are trying to look for me and shit online. Obviously, like if I was lying, I probably wouldn't be able to lie this good. So I'm telling you right now, this girl.
That's such a weird line. If I was lying, like listen to my voice. If I was lying, I probably wouldn't be able to lie this good right now. Like what does that even mean? That doesn't even make sense.
A very good person. She isn't a very good person at all. Like, you have to understand that. And that's why most of the shit that she is saying about me that is negative isn't corroborated by text. It isn't corroborated by screenshots that I know that she would have because she has other ones. It's hearsay. But besides that, I was getting to a point, right? We went to go see each other and we were chilling. We were doing our thing. Like, this is a girl that I don't drink. I just turned 21 not too long ago. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody drinks before they turn 21, right? If you're like 19, 20, you're going to a party, you're gonna drink. So I'm drinking. I mean, that's what I mean,
sometimes, yeah.
Like I chill. Like I get chill when I drink, and everything's cool. Like the first couple of nights were chill, and I'm like the third night, I don't know what happened with this girl, but I'm being honest with you right now. We drank. It wasn't. I don't even think. I mean, I wasn't that drunk. Maybe she drank more than me, honestly. But then again, she's a fucking, like, she knows what she's doing. You know what I mean? She drinks more than me. Like I said, before we even got into the relationship, I didn't really drink. A lot of people know this. I don't drink on stream. She's the one who was like, hey, you should start drinking. You're 21. I started drinking. So we're chilling. We're drinking. This girl goes.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Yeah. People drink before they're 21. I mean, obviously, like even I did. I drank for years and years before I was 21. That's a weird point.
And like we're laying in bed just chilling, and she gets up randomly and starts looking at the wall, on some like psychosis shit, like straight at the wall, and she starts saying like a bunch of shit that I don't even know what she's talking about. It's almost like she went through psychosis, and this is exactly what she told me herself.
I was like, she went through psychosis. Okay. What is this? I love you and I'm sorry. You are, but I'm just a bad person. I'm not cool. Okay. I'm fucked up and I gotta stop over drinking. I love you and I care for you. I'd hug you. Tell you I don't feel what I said. I'm sorry. I really
happened. She said that she went through drunken psychosis. So she gets up and she starts saying, don't hit me, don't do this, don't do that, like random shit. And I'm far away from her on the other side of the bed just staring at her like, what the fuck? Walks out of the room, like stumbles out of the hotel room. I end up locking the key inside. I have to go down to the fucking thing and get a key. So I go down to the thing and get a key. I walk back up. I let us in our room and she's just belligerent, like just going off, telling me I'm this, telling me I'm that. Obviously, like I'm not some kind of dude who's gonna sit there and take that out. Maybe she thought I was. Maybe it's because she was drunk. I don't know. But she started saying a bunch of shit and I'm like, you don't have to be here. Just go. I'm like kind of tired of hearing you talk shit. I'm trying to go to bed. And that set her off. She didn't like that I kicked her out of the hotel room. She got really angry and started slamming.
Okay, that's a little weird. You're like, oh, I'm tired of this. I'm trying to go to sleep. You can leave. What? That's a little weird. To me that's a little weird of a reaction.
The room. I put money on it. So, you know, her, like if she starts slamming shit and breaking shit, obviously I'm gonna have to pay for it. So I'm like, what the fuck? I told her to get out. I'm like, you gotta get out of here. Like you're slamming shit now. You really like just go. I'll pack your stuff. I'll get you out. That made her mad. So she started hitting me. I'm not lying to you. Dead ass. I'll look you dead in the eye and tell me. Girl started socking me. Like hitting me. She hit me in the jaw. She hit me in the mouth. And she bit my arm. Bit me. That's why they call her teeth gums. I don't know. She fucking bit me. Right? Like
So I've heard a lot of people talking about this image specifically and saying that like it doesn't look like bite marks. It looks more like nails, scratch marks. I mean, it would depend how she was biting. If this is bites, it's hard to tell. I mean, I guess typically when you're thinking of somebody of bite marks, you'd see like the pattern of teeth. And this just looks like what, 5 individual spots. So unless she's got like 5 teeth that are sticking out like way longer than all her other teeth, I don't really see how this could be bite marks personally. That doesn't, because like this one right here is like, it's like curving that one way, and this one's also curving that same way. Because like presumably, if this is his, I don't know if this is his hand or his leg. The lines of these marks don't line up. They don't line up with it being a bite mark. I'm gonna be so for real.
Started going through this crate, and I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you hitting me for it? And she's like, leave me alone, get out of here, leave me alone. I'm like, you gotta leave. Like, this was it. I'm like, you ruined it. Like, there's no way I'm going
it
to
doesn't
stay
line
with
up
the
with
girl.
being
I
a
should've
bite
listened to the
mark.
people on
Be
TV
so
posts
for
when they
real.
said this girl was crazy, when they said this girl was BPD. I didn't want to believe it because I was in love with her. I thought I knew her more. I'd had deeper conversations with her. That's the bottom of the line. That's it. Like, that's all I can tell you. I thought I knew her better than these people did, and literally exactly what they thought was going to happen happened. She had a like freak out episode on me, started flipping out, started saying this, that, and the other. Like, so I mean, she left. Let me tell you what happens though. She texted me the next day, spamming me like, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. All I can say is sorry. And all I can say is sorry and move forward. I'm hungover as fuck. I don't like feel good. I'm assuming she meant to say I don't feel good at all. I'm sorry. I hate myself right now. It has nothing to do with you. I'm just fucking crazy, bro. And I've been on one. Okay.
I can literally show you text messages right now. Those I got
Okay.
screenshots of. She's like, I don't know what happened. I'm just crazy. I just went crazy last night. I don't know what happened. Like, she apologized to me that night because she hit me and she was horrible to me. That's why I don't get why you would choose to come out with all this stuff about me when you have no evidence, Lily, and you know what I have against you. I can literally show. I mean, there's no point in. She already doxed my.
Oh, here's a closer one. Like, I'm pointing at the fucking screen as if that's gonna show anything. Like this, like. Because this is at that curved of an angle, and that's curved like that. So, like, unless she was, like, biting with her head at it. But even then, like, this top one just doesn't look like a tooth mark. And but, like, if her head was like that, how the fuck would you get marks all the way down here? Like, it doesn't add up. That doesn't add up.
My arm, like, here's my bit arm. Like, dude, what the fuck are you sitting here and telling people?
I don't think he
lies,
was bit.
straight up lies
I'm
about
gonna think
Morty
that's a
too as
lie.
well. I don't really like, me and Morty are friends, but I never talked about Morty with her. I talked to Chill about her and vented to him, in which she took screenshots of that. She took like zoomed in screenshots and made it seem like I was just straight talking shit about Chilla. I'm gonna be honest, you have conversations with people that are supposed to be personal conversations, and you're venting to somebody. I have other things going on in my life. You know, I'm a 21-year-old. I have college. I have a family I have to take care of. I get frustrated sometimes when people are texting me, when people are calling me, when people are talking to me. Sometimes I get frustrated. I think I'm talking to my girlfriend. I think I'm able to vent to her, so I vented to her about it. She took a zoomed in screenshot and made it seem like I was talking shit about just Chilla. I was just venting about my day. People do this, right? Like, people have like conversations with people who they're intimate with, people who they're friends with, where you don't expect them to come out. You're just shooting the shit out of
I mean,
stuff.
yeah,
In
that's
basic ways,
true.
you're
That
just
is
shooting the
fair.
shit. Like, this isn't very serious stuff. If it was serious, you'd be talking to the person about it. You're venting. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I shouldn't have did that. Like, I shouldn't have talked about anybody to this girl. But me and Chilla already talked about it. I mean, whatever I said, you can see the screenshot she got. It's not big. Like, it's not huge.
That is,
oh my god, like friendship.
That is one thing I guess you would have to worry about when you're dating someone who's, one, a fan, and two, is like, I guess, somewhat like in like whatever community, if you're doing content and they're in communities that you're also in, I understand that in your head you'd think like, this is my girlfriend, I shouldn't have to worry about what I'm saying about other people to them, but then there is also that part of you that should keep in mind that there's a possibility that they could end up talking to those other people, and what you say could be out there.
Relationship breaking shit. It's me saying shit out of concern. And it was one time where I got frustrated because, you know, Chilla was texting me a lot and I was dealing with family stuff. I got that out of the way. That's like the least serious stuff, right? Oh my god, he was bad friends with Chilla. For some reason, she's lying and saying some shit about Morty. Like Morty was texting with somebody, that Morty was, at the time, Morty had a fiance. And I don't know if Morty still has his fiance. All I know is that at the time, the only thing that I ever told this girl, the only thing that she knows about Morty is that he has a fiance. I don't know what she's talking about this whole situation. Like, I don't talk to her about Morty. Morty barely even talks in our group chat as it is. He's a very secluded person. So there would be no way that he would be telling me these things. I don't understand. I'm being 100% transparent with you. you guys right now. I'm breaking it all down for you. So I don't understand why she would just lie about something so big. I don't know. At the end of the day, this girl wants attention. I sat there with her and we were chilling on the couch in the hotel, and I remember vividly having a conversation with her about how this was a huge red flag for me at the time, but I didn't really realize it until I sobered up. I didn't really realize it. She was sitting there telling me about how she always wanted to be a YouTuber, how she always wanted attention, and how she always craved attention. She said she sat there and we were sitting down and she looked at me in the eye and she said, I would do anything to get that attention. And that's kind of, you know, after I thought about that for a while, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably not a good thing, because then shit like this happens. I mean,
like, yeah, that sounds bad, but I mean, that's just his word against hers. I mean, it's just he said, she said. So, I mean, you could say that about any, like, you know, any creator who then go through like a thing like this with like an experience like this could say the same shit. And like, unless you have like actual evidence of her saying that, like, it doesn't really mean anything. I'm gonna be so for real. Like that's such a nothing thing to bring up. There's no point in bringing that up because there's like nothing. There's no evidence.
Literally, all she did was post personal information about me, post pictures of my face, and everything she said that was anything else about me, like, wasn't corroborated with screenshot evidence, which she should have, but then again, she's not posting it. So yeah, I don't know. The worst thing you can get me on is I was cringe. I shouldn't have talked to this girl. I was cringe for talking to her. It was a bad mistake. I mean, my face is out there and everything, so she embellished a lot of shit, dude.
I mean, what do you mean you shouldn't have talked to her? Like, what? There's no issue with talking to her. Like, there was no issue with that. At a base level, like, there's nothing wrong with talking to someone.
All I can say. I mean, everything, like, if you read any of the fucking shit about her, oh, the lemur did this. She made some story about how I didn't, like, my dad was taking me home. But let me tell you the whole situation. My dad was taking me home at about, it was like 9. It was late. I was getting home from the airport, the hotel room, after what she did to me. I was frustrated. She just hit me, dude. She just hit me and bit me. And I was hungry. I hadn't eaten all day, to be honest with you. Like, and I've been on a diet. I haven't eaten all day. Like, I don't usually eat like I normally eat. I was hungry. And I went to the car, like, we went, and they had food, like, fast food in the back. They were eating McDonald's, bro. Like, in the back. And my dad was like, hey, I'll get you some Taco Bell. Long story short, he didn't have, we went almost all the way to the Taco Bell, and bro called his card. I mean, that's my dad, bro. Like, my dad doesn't have a lot of money. She tried to say some shit like I don't have a lot of money. I mean, at the time, I didn't have like $6,000. I didn't have $5,000, but I went there with like over $1,000. Like, I have money. I mean, I make money off of YouTube. At the time, it was, you know, it was like the middle of the month towards the end of the month. I just didn't have as much as I usually do. I have to pay for my house. I have to pay for my car, like, you know, bills and stuff, like an internet, all that shit. Like, I didn't have like a crazy amount of money. I went there with enough for us to get shit, which we did, and then I went home.
Like I don't know. I feel like watching this first wasn't the best move, because I feel like there's so much that I don't understand what he's even talking about. Like, I guessing I don't know. Okay.
Simple as that. Now, my dad's broke because he's an old ass man. That's why he's broke. I mean, he's old. He doesn't work. Whatever. That's like besides the point. There was so much shit that she just didn't need to bring up. Like, none of this. Imagine
that
if
is
I
fair.
did do something bad to her.
That's how these things always go. Like, a bunch of shit that doesn't need to get brought up gets brought up just because it's like, oh, if I'm already like attacking this person over this thing, and let me add in all this other shit.
Did bring it up, that makes sense. Now tell me why this makes sense at all. I didn't do anything. We broke up. She said that she did not want to be with me anymore. Actually, let me tell you what happened, because she seems to make this whole thing, I broke up with him. She never broke up with me. That's the thing. Like, I mean, I guess she kind of did. Like, she kind of would make it seem like she wanted to, and then she would come back and be like, I miss you. Let's get back together. I miss you. Of course, me being naive, I'd be like, oh, maybe, you know, maybe I should forgive her. She did this up until the day that she seen that dude. So I don't know. Are you watching? I hope you're watching here, pal. I'm going to tell you right now that the morning before she seen you, the morning before you guys went out and ate, or you did whatever you did, I'm going to tell you.
I'm not opposed to getting back with you, all right, but I know that would just hurt you more. Why a question mark? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm afraid of making mistakes. I don't want to be bad. What to do anymore? I did want to get back with you, Lily. You broke up with me. I wanted to fix this. So she never broke up with me, but then here it is saying that she did break up with him. What, like, come on.
Right now, she was texting me.
You're already kind of getting his story not very straight.
Together type shit. So I don't know, bro. That's on you, man. If you think that that's a good relationship, the people on Kiwi Farms as well. I don't know why you're taking a bunch of information from somebody who you know isn't a reliable source. You've been calling this person a crazy BPD woman for a very long time. She's obviously making up a lot of lies about me because I'm not giving her attention. I mean, she told me that she wanted to get back with me. I told her that I don't think I'm like, dude, I don't think I'm a good fit for you. Really, I was like, I don't think I'm a good fit for you. She would sit there and just complain and bitch about every little thing, like little thing. The way I talk, the way I walk, and it's like, you don't want to be with the person like that's fucking annoying. So I didn't.
That is fair. I mean, hey, I'm a give credit where credit's due. That is fair. You definitely don't want to be with someone like that. That shit fucking sucks. When everything you do is wrong, no matter what, everything is wrong. Yeah, you don't want to be with someone like that. Fuck, that shit fucking sucks. That shit fucking sucks. Let's be so for real about that. That shit fucking sucks.
I'm not compatible with you. After that, next thing you know, she's reposting the dude. Next thing you know, she's with him, and it's like, yeah, that's the kind of person you are. It's fucking sick. Mind you, I seen her how many days before that? 3 days before that. So yeah, I had seen her 3 days, for 3 days, nights together, and then she goes and sees this dude about 3 days later, and she's like, oh yeah, I got my current boyfriend. I don't know, bro. Like this is not somebody who you should sit back and take information from. That's it. That's simply what I'm saying. I mean, the worst that I did in this situation is vent about my friends. You think that you have like an intimate connection with the person, so you have these conversations with them and you say things that you normally wouldn't say. I'm sure you've all done this. Like this is just a normal human function. That's like a normal human thing. You know, you have friends, you have connections with them. Sometimes people irritate you and you say things that you normally wouldn't say. You read them back and you're like, fuck, I can't believe I said that. But you're just shooting the shit with like your friend or your girlfriend or whatever. I mean, these are private things that you don't expect to come out. So to everybody who I did say anything about, I mean, I don't think I was that mean. I think a couple times, like honestly, it just came out of like general frustration with like, I'd have something going on. Like we would have conversations building up to this where I'd be like, you know, I'm having a bad day type shit. Like, and then I'd say some shit that obviously I shouldn't say about fucking Chilla or about Kiwi or you know what I mean? Like it's just what it is. It is what it is. Private conversations that shouldn't have came out. But whatever she has to say about whatever else I did, if she wants to come out and provide evidence, provide text evidence, provide physical evidence, provide anything like that, I mean, I'd be willing to see it. Everybody else, like everything that's come out right now is it's all a bunch of bullshit. Everything that she said, everything like, I mean, not everything, you know what I mean? Obviously she, my face in my name or my face in my name. But like most of the stuff, like the little stuff, she sent some dude Twitter DMs talking shit about me, just fabricating a bunch of stuff and not coming up with a single screenshot evidence of shit. Here we go. I just recovered all the text messages.
Let's see. That's what he just showed.
Thank fucking God for Apple. We got this one right here. I'm not opposed to getting back together with you, all right? But I know that it would just hurt you more. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm afraid of making mistakes. I don't want to be bad. Another one. Really? When I left.
The drive back, I couldn't stop thinking about you, really. When you left, I just felt so much guilt. I miss you too. Why do you leave and then come back like this? Okay.
When I left, I felt so much guilt. I don't know. I miss you too. This is not even the day. Not even the day before. Morning before she went to see the dude. Before she went to see whoever dude she's with now. So here you go, homie. Like here, there you go. Here's some other shit she told me that goes to show she had some schizo meltdown and hit me. She says, I just think I'm mentally in the wrong place. I need a job. I need to align my focus. I feel bad for how I treated you and what I did while I was drunk. I was literally going through some schizo shit while drunk for some reason. It's a real thing, genuinely, because that's never happened to me. She said, but it makes me wonder why, and it makes me want to understand more. And she said, I cannot be better if I'm constantly worried about something else, referring to our relationship. And I was like, cool. Like I can literally show you the text where I was like, I don't think we're compatible.
I'm not the right guy for you at all. I don't really think I ever was. You complain about me very often. I'm not your type. You trying for me? Yeah, I'm sorry. My family texted me saying, you know, when it's going to my little sister's Christmas carol, so I stepped up and I'm taking an Uber there. I literally just tell you how I feel about the things you say, hoping you will stop and change.
I said that. I said I don't think we were compatible. She came to me saying I miss you and I want to get back together. She did not break up with me. I mean, it's a stupid point. Like it doesn't really matter anyway. But like it kind of does because she's making it seem like I was some kind of like weird, pathetic guy who she didn't want, who wanted her. When in reality, like the whole shit's flipped. She had no job. She had no car. She had no prospect in life. Nothing. She had nothing going for her at all. All she did was freak out on me. And here's the evidence of it. I mean, I have screenshot evidence.
Women like that suck.
Listen, I told her that she fucking tried to fight me. Like she tried to hit me.
It makes it hard to be mad at you. What's the context prior to this? Yeah, and I won't, and I apologize. I miss you too. I hope you enjoyed my presence. I love you too.
She says, I won't do it again. I
Jesus.
won't, and I apologize. I miss you too.
Jesus.
I hope you enjoyed my presence. I love you. I'm so sorry. I love you. I do. I'm so sorry for my stupidity. I'm going to be good. Here's this one. I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry for what happened to you. I'm sorry I ruined everything. I'm sorry I did shit. I'm sorry. All I can do is say sorry and move forward. I'm hungover as fuck. I don't feel good at all. I'm sorry. I hate myself. It was nothing to do with you. I'm just fucking crazy, bro, and I've been on one. I'm so sorry. Here's more, a bunch. This was when I wanted to leave her. I was ignoring her after she hit me. She goes, I love you. I know you're her. I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have calmed down. I should have stopped. I should have just went to bed like I was supposed to. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That had nothing to do with you. I don't know what happened. Please understand that I'm never going to do that again. I'm so stupid.
Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. God damn. I've been with some fucking psycho bitches before, but never like this. Holy fuck. Oh, see, man, like when I'm drunk, sometimes I barely have. Jesus.
I don't know what made me lash out. I don't know why. Blackout. I have demons. Like, I don't know. I just get mad. Like, when I'm drunk sometimes. It barely happens, though. I don't know why I did that to you. I'm so mad at myself because you're feeling hurt. Now you're alone. Now you feel like you did something. That's not the case at all. We should have been in bed right now or at the damn. Just trying to make me feel like bad. like obviously trying to make me feel some type of way.
Wait. What was that? Now you feel like you did something when that's not the case at all. We could have been in bed right now or at the damn mid at the way I self-sabotaged and I fucked shit up. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I do love you. I do. Holy fuck. Take a fucking chill pill. But I do remember him talking about her, referencing her saying that he didn't do anything wrong, and then now he's apparently this super evil bastard or whatever, which clearly here it is her saying, like, you you didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, we should have been in bed right now or at the damn.
Not that
just trying to
exact
make me
wording,
feel
but,
like
you know.
that. like obviously trying to make me feel some type of way, so I got back with her. We should be in bed right now. We should be at the breakfast. We should be shut up, bitch. You hit me. Like, bitch, you socked me for nothing. You went through psychosis and started punching me. Here's some more. I know. I literally feel like a damn monster. Like, I feel so shitty for what I've done. I feel remorse and I take full accountability for being an asshole. I'm sorry I was even like that, babe. Like, we were cool. I made you nut. Like, I don't know what. I feel bad for everything and putting you through this. You don't deserve bad. You don't. I love you.
Wait. What did
Like,
that
I
say?
don't know.
Wait. Like, we were cool. Like, we were cool. I made you nut. Like, I don't know what clicked. I feel so bad for everything and putting you through this. You don't deserve bad. What?
I don't know what clicked. I feel bad for everything.
What
and putting
the
you through
fuck
this.
is
You don't
going
deserve
on?
Bad. You don't. I love you, but I feel as though you need to be loved by somebody. Yeah, and I'm just like, if you want to break up, it's whatever. Like, I was basically telling her I want to break up, and she kept spamming me. It's your choice. I love you. This, that, and the other. Right? I am a pretty well-adjusted person. I don't have mental issues. Like, I don't have mental disorders. I'm a well-adjusted person. I've always been able to communicate with people. I've always been able to keep relationships. I am an asshole at best. I am an asshole. I talk shit, and I talk too much shit, and that's one thing you can get on me. I talk shit about too many people, and that's probably
That's
something I
fair.
gotta reflect on. Seeing this shit. But other than that, I mean, you could come out, try, Lily. Let's see your screenshots. Let's see your evidence of anything that you said at all, because I have more, and you know that I have more stuff about you and about what you did to me. So stop. I suggest you stop right now, dude. I have all the screenshots, and everything that you're saying is a lie, and I know that. So I'm pretty confident in telling you need to stop, because you reached your limit. You reached your limit here. Now people are going to be expecting screenshots and evidence because I brought screenshots and evidence. So please provide that. With that being said, lesson learned. I will not be making any more of my relationships public on the internet. I will not be having any more relationships with anybody who is connected to my channel, like, who has any kind of sort of weird kind of social thing going on, like a parasocial relationship. No more of that. No more of that. I didn't want to be with you anymore. You hit me. You freaked out on me. I told you I was.
I mean, that's fair if that's what you want to choose to do, but I feel like that's such a thing that, like, so many people are, like, so anal about, like, oh, I'm not gonna, like, I don't think it's that big of a deal, like, dating someone who's, like, in your spheres or knows about your channel or is in, like, the communities that your channel is, like, relative to and stuff like that. I personally don't think there's anything really wrong with that at a fundamental level. It's just sometimes when you meet someone that way, you might not be compatible like you would think, like you think you might be, like, which is a normal thing for any relationship where you just might not be compatible and it just doesn't work. Like, that's not something that's unique to, like, this type of scenario.
The right person for you. You lied to everybody, said you broke up with me, said that I was horrible, and then you went and got with the first guy that you could get with.
Okay. So that was his first video. Let's see. Like, so, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes, like, some of the, like, people, like, it doesn't make it, like, dude made a video just admitting that he met a girl under the age of 21. There's nothing wrong with that. Someone doesn't have to be 21. Provided her alcohol, okay? Took advantage of her while drunk. Doesn't admit to that or say that that's a thing that even happened. And ignored all this shit on the farms about incest. I don't know. That doesn't even apply in this video. So that's kind of weird, but whatever. So then I was told to then look at Harrison or Hempleton's thing, the interview. I'm not sure.
You know, the live streaming thing is going to be a little bit more difficult for me here, but who cares? If you hear anything in the background, I highly encourage you to ignore it. All right.
Sweet boy.
Let's see. Let me just get this on. I'll give this guy a call. All right. Calling him now.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay.
All right, good. Okay.
All right. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. Like, besides the YouTube shit, yeah, in my personal life, I'm doing all right.
Glad to hear, man. All right. Merry almost Christmas or whatever.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
All right, so I've got a series of questions for you. A lot of these are based on your initial response, all right?
Yeah.
Cool. So my first big question, and this has been highly requested, why do you not credit Kiwi Farms?
Oh, I talked about that last time. Basically, when I make videos, a lot of the times I use clips from like TikTok, and when I make like Tofuchu or Nova videos, I've used clips from Patty Melt. I probably could source my shit better. And I don't know, I talked to this guy, Osama, about it yesterday, the guy from Kiwi Farms, and I was like, yeah, sure. If I do get shit from Kiwi Farms, I mean, I can't put a link to it. Me and you both know I can't put like a link to Kiwi Farms in my description, but I'll say their name or whatever. Like,
Yeah, you can shout them out, bro. They risk their lives here, bro.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, most of it's just me getting shit spread around the internet. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll try to do my best. Try to do my part, you know?
For sure. I just saw a question in chat that I'm gonna copy down for later.
This guy literally essayed the girl in her drunken body.
Okay. So, what are the current allegations against you as you
So
understand?
right now, I don't know. It's just the
Well,
volume.
there's a lot. First, I'm pretty sure she went on Chilla's stream and said like I had forced her hand
Ask him
down
why he's
to, like,
freaky like
jerk me
that.
off.
Well, okay.
And then
So
yeah, what's up?
but that didn't happen until Chilla's stream, correct? Those
I
were
don't
not the
think- I don't
initial.
know.
Those were not the initial allegations presented against you, correct?
I don't believe so. I can't remember exactly what she told. She told some dude on Twitter something about me. I don't know if it's that I made her feel uncomfortable or it might have been borderline assault and she was vague about it. But I don't think she really went into detail about what happened until Chilla's stream, from my understanding.
And so the allegation is that you forced her to jerk you off.
Yeah, somehow I took her hand, put it down there, and forced her to jerk me off, man.
Okay. Is there anything else that you're being accused of?
Yeah, now I think something about like forcing her to take a shower. That was a ridiculous one yesterday. They were like, "Did you force Lily into the shower?" I'm like, "What the fuck does that even mean? For what? For sexual pleasure? I mean, nah, it's such a stupid thing to say. I don't know. I forced her in the shower, and then she's saying that I had sex with her while she was unconscious, or well, it's like kind of it's like blackout, but they're saying that she was unconscious. I don't know.
So would this, in the timeline, would this have occurred like in a theoretical way? Because I'm sure you dispute all of this. But in a theoretical,
Yeah.
would this have occurred before you tried to kick her out of the hotel room?
Yeah, we had sex and all that before I told her to get out. Yeah.
You had actual sex. Okay, I was unaware of that. I thought that it was just the jerking.
That's the thing. I think that Lily, I think what she is she's regretting having sex with me, because on Kiwi Farms, she kind of goes back and forth. Like, she was saying like he never put, like, she's
Is
like,
he
I know
black?
for sure
If
he
not,
didn't
why
have
is he
sex
trying
with
to
me. He
sound
didn't put his
black?
dick in me. And then, you know, it's like I came out with my shit. It's obvious, bro. We did shit. Like, if you look at text messages between us, she wanted to have sex with me, so we had sex. Like, I'll show you text messages
Okay.
later where she both knows that we're gonna get alcohol and plans to have sex with me. That's what she wanted to do, and that's what we did. So, yeah, dude. I don't know. It's kind of a weird. It's like hearsay, so it's kind of hard for me to really say anything on that, you know.
And is there any? Okay, well, no, we'll talk about that in a bit. That's fine. I have to ask this because I was just donated. You're not black, are you?
Oh no. I lied. I'm not gonna lie. I said the well, I didn't say the N-word with a hard R, but Hispanics. I don't know if you know this, but it's pretty common in like Hispanic culture, especially if you grow up in a not well area where there's a lot of like African Americans and Hispanics like commingling. They say it to each other, you know what I mean, like colloquially, and it's kind of just a normal thing. It slipped out. My bad, but yeah, whatever, you know.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So my next question is kind of based on what I said earlier about how that, the jerking off thing and eventually the allegations of assault were not being levied at you when you made your quote-unquote apology video. What exactly were you apologizing for in your
Stick my
video?
dick so far down your throat, you're not gonna be able to talk.
I think that my
Ask him
video,
for a fit
like,
check.
there was some little part in there where I was like, and I gotta say, it was a bad fucking apology. It wasn't even an apology, right? That's what we're kind of getting at here. That shit was not an apology. It was made out of like me being emotional. I saw the shit that Lily released, and I had a lot of people pressuring me to make an apology, and I was like, fuck, I don't even know what to say here. But what I should have said is that, I'm sorry to Chilla, I'm sorry to Kiwi Tapes, I'm sorry to Morty, I'm sorry to like every single creator that I talk shit on. Because at the end of the day, it basically came out of me trying to look cool to her, or trying to, basically seem like give her a information or whatever, like try to seem cool and start up conversations with her. And she would want to do that with me, she would talk with me about way too much about my YouTube shit, and I would vent to her about it in ways that I shouldn't have. And I'm sorry for that. That's what I should have said. That's what should have been like a major part of the video. But that's what I meant to
I have been told
apologize
Lemur's
for.
right nut is 6 times
That
bigger
and
than his
also
left.
talking to a
Like an
fan
avocado next to a
and
grape.
just being like
Can he confirm
cringe
this?
overall, like the way that I handled this relationship, the way that me and Lily like talked to each other, how toxic we were, the fact that we just kept going and going and going. It's like, dude, it's something that I should have got out of way before it got to the point that it did. Yeah, it was an immature relationship, and it was stupid for me to ever get with a fan.
Okay, yeah. So, I noticed that you said apologize to Kiwi and apologize to Morty. What exactly did you say about them? Like, because I've seen what you said about Chilla, but what about
Yeah,
that?
when it comes to Morty, I don't want to air out his business, but I was venting to Lily about how he was having a conversation with me. He was with his fiance. There was this chick who was his friend. He was like, maybe I should go out and eat with her. I told him, I don't think, I'm like, dude, you probably shouldn't do that. That's not a good idea. In Discord, he knows we had this conversation. I'm not trying to air out his business. I don't even think he's with her anymore, with his fiance. So, yeah, that's what happened. And I was like telling Lily, I'm like, dude, that's kind of fucked up. Like, that's what I told Lily. And then she released those messages. So I should have never, like just personal shit that I shouldn't have been talking to her about.
So then why did you feign ignorance about that in your video?
Because to be honest, I talked with her about so much shit, and I didn't even look in the screenshots.
Why are you
I
dressed
talked with
like
her
a
about so much
homosexual
shit
art
and
student?
vented to her, like, talked so much shit, dude, that I can't even remember all the shit I talked. Dude, we were together for 3 months. You know what I mean? I can't remember every single conversation I had with her, but I couldn't even remember that instance. So it took me a little bit to think about that, and then I finally remembered about that
I might
Discord
just
conversation I
stream.
had with Morty. I looked over at Kiwi Farms and I saw the screenshots, and I made the connection, and then I'm like, okay, that's what I did.
Okay. And then what about Kiwi? Why are you apologizing to Kiwi?
To Kiwi because me and Morty were having not Morty. Me and Chilla were having a conversation about like all.
I'm not even like interested in this anymore. I think I might just end
Something to
stream.
give it an. I just
Oh,
can't believe I
what the
said
fuck?
that.
Okay.
Hello?
Quick derail. Are you fine for a derail for a
Sure.
little second derail? I
Sure.
just got a link. It's really awesome and bass and funny, and it's really important. Okay.
Okay.
Give me a second. Let me pull it up. I want you to know
Okay.
who is this? Look at who this is. Guess who it is?
Let me see. Lol, dude. It's all gray. Do I need? What is? Friends march from Jacksonville and combat homeless. What?
See who's interviewed. Look who's interviewed.
Okay, I'm looking. Wait.
A certain 40p.
Stop.
No, I'm not joking.
Hold up. Hold the fucking phone. Okay, wait.
They're trying. It's right there.
Hold the phone. Hold the.
They look like nerds. What is this? Oh my lord! I can't. Go. Give me a second. We're live. By the way, we are live in a second. I'm gonna go back and chill. I just want to show him something.
I'm looking at it.
Me.
Why?
Because I've been homeless for about 2 months.
Wait, so which one's Dan?
He's the guy in the white shirt with
Okay.
the red tie.
And during
That's
my time
Dan.
being homeless, I noticed, wow, there's
You can see
actually a
Triton
lot
in the
of people
background
out
of
here
some
who
of
are in
them.
the same
Wait,
situation
Triton's in the background? Like actually?
Yeah. Yeah. If you go to
as me.
click on
And
exactly
I-
44 seconds.
Exactly. Okay, I'm almost there.
Basically, there's no social welfare programs out there to help people. You have all these homeless shelters that can't.
40. Wait, is that on the left? Is that Trite? At 40, I'm at 44 seconds.
So you see that little, like, his head is hanging off the edge?
On the
With
left?
big nose? Yeah.
Or-
Yep.
That's Triton?
That's
That doesn't
Triton.
look. Oh.
That is Triton.
fit people.
He must have.
There's
The
no
only
point-
images I've ever seen of Triton definitely didn't have like his hair was like buzz cut. So that's I didn't. Oh yeah, never mind. I see it now.
For them to go.
I
You
see it
can't
in the
force
eyes.
them.
I see it in the
Bird
eyes.
just said that to me. I just had to derail because then I thought that made me burst out laughing. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
click
I wanna
it.
hear him.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh, it sucks. It sucks, and there's many people out there just like me. Our mission statement for what we're doing for this march is basically to extend social
What the
welfare
fuck?
programs for the homeless and the unemployed, establish a living wage by way of raising the federal minimum wage to meet.
Let me just say this. It's not easy to get a job when you're homeless. You don't
Oh my God, it is Dan, and that is Triton. Oh my God.
the things you need.
Oh
to
my
set up to get a job
fucking
every day.
God.
Fair to say
Oh
you're
my
marching because
God.
you love your friends.
I recognize that fucking that fucking shriveled little voice anywhere. That is the Dan 240p voice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
And that's what Americans should do. They
Oh.
should march for people they care about.
So
Oh
as you
my
march, will you be
God.
stopping to talk with people?
What a march. It's 4 of them. So there's Dan and Triton. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I don't know who the fuck this fucking dude is, but oh my God.
Talking with people, telling them like our stories, telling them like about Jesus Christ and stuff like that.
So some of this march is about Jesus. The other part of this march is about what's going on right now in the world.
Raising people's awareness. The world fell a long time ago into hatred.
Dude, what the fuck is this fit? What is this fit? Like, let's be honest. I'm no fashion expert. What the fuck is this fit, my guy? What the fuck is this? Bro's like trying to be Johnny Depp. He's got the Johnny Depp fit on right now.
Finally about to rise back up into love, but it takes everybody to be involved in it.
I hope the administration listens and actually understands where we're coming from.
Was it the Razer headphones? Wait, was that the Razer headphones right
I
there?
hope the administration listens.
Yes, sir. That's the what's that? The what do they call it? Like the black sharks or something like that? They're something like that.
And actually understands where we're coming from.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys something. Some people might say, you guys are marching all the way over there. It's not going to do anything. What do you say to that?
Even if it does nothing, we're still doing something for us because we're spreading the love of Jesus Christ and spreading our ideas.
The friends
I didn't know Triton was like a Jesus dude. I didn't know Triton was a Jesus guy. I'm gonna be so for real. I did not know Triton was a Jesus dude.
They're hoping to get to DC by the end of this month, but they don't have a hard deadline for getting there. They only wish that what they're doing will inspire others to stand for something. Reporting in Jacksonville, Sophia Vitello, Channel 4, the local station.
That's fucking hilarious. Holy shit. That's fucking hilarious. That's hilarious. Wow. Wow. That's hilarious. That's... Oh my God. Dude, that's fucking hilarious. I'm like I'm like legitimately like I'm legitimately a little speechless after seeing that. And I was about to end stream too. And then oh my God, I'm glad I've got that on fucking recording now cuz that is hilarious. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. That's what I was about to do anyway.